Hey everyone. Wow. I don't know where to start this video. I mean, no matter which company you look at, no matter which sector you look at, it's been beating down. I mean, the whole market is turning right now. We are right at the verge of that bear market. And I feel as we get into later today, when market will about to close, we are going to see some heavy selling. And S&P already entered the 3800 range, and I have said in my previous videos that 3815 mark is what I'm watching. If S&P drops below that, then it could be a free fall till 3500. I'm like quite as a mouse on the sidelines. I'm not even putting a $10 stock right now because we don't know where this market is going to take us. And that is the worst part, because all of these companies, their valuation have come down so much that it's so juicy right now not to invest. But because we don't know the direction, we don't know if the S&P is going to go from here all the way to 4900 or 4800 or 4700 that some of the analysts are basically saying, as I shared in my previous video, or is going to go down to 3500. So we are in this situation where the unknown is the biggest known, and we are going to see this unfold this week. There are few things to watch out for this week, and of course this morning the home data showed us that home sales have fell since the start of the pandemic. So it came down to the same level as April of 2020, which is not a good sign. That means with the hiking interest rate have just started to go up. So with the interest rate going up more, the affordability of the homes are going to go down. That means people will buy less homes. That means the home prices is going to fall. They really went up big time in the last, I would say, year and a half. Along with that, Snap showed us that, you know what, people are not advertising. Companies are not advertising. They are worried about the growth. They have actually, the Snap came out and they said that their next quarter, which is the second quarter profit, is not going to be as what they expected it's going to be. And this is just one company, but it shows us the entire, I would say, sentiment of the advertising world, and that relates to everything, to the consumers, to you and me and everything. Along with that, the few things this week that we are watching is we are going to see FOMC meeting minutes on Wednesday, which is going to be critical and crucial for us to know how Fed is thinking. Along with that, the US GDP and initial jobless claims on Thursday, that is also going to be an important factor. And then along with that, US core PCE price index, which is personal income and spending, which is going to be really important, is also going to come out this week. So with these things pending, this week is going to be critical for US stock market to decide, and then overall the world as well. Are we going to go into deep bear market, and are we touching the 3500 mark, which I think we are going to, or are we going to see a rebound because we have some good data that's going to come out of these news that's going to come out later this week? So I'm watching very carefully on what's going on. I mean, Apple in 130s, Tesla in lower 600s, and the next stop for Tesla is at 550. I mean, this is insane prices for a company like Tesla, who is just starting to ramp up. And I have a detailed video on Tesla and also the car produced and how it has changed over the last few months and how other companies are struggling while Tesla has doubled their production. So these are all some good times to buy a lot more and to secure big position in companies like Microsoft, Amazon, Google. But we are just so scared. I mean, I'm making this video right now and sharing this, that how deep discounts these companies have and how we should go and buy these companies. But first, we have no money. All the money that we had, we put it in the market. Two, we are waiting because we don't know the unknown. We don't know which direction the market is going to go. So it's going to be really interesting to see in the next few days, and I'm talking about few days now. We are down to days, we were down to weeks, we were down to months, we have no idea, but I'm seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, and I feel in the next few days or the next few weeks we are going to see a market shift and a market change. It cannot come any sooner. I really hope that it comes like tomorrow, so we see this capitulation where the whole thing sells off to the bottom, and then we have new buyers come in. I mean, the PE ratios are so good for some of these companies. It's unbelievable. I shared with my Discord members about Microsoft and Amazon. There was this amazing article about how these two stocks are at such a great value right now, and all the headwinds that Amazon faced, these are all temporary. They're going to go with the time. But we are seeing that nobody is putting their money into the market or new money into the market. Everybody is waiting on the sidelines. Do me a favor, go on Google and Google FINRA margin. Just Google those two words. You will see how the margins have reduced and people are holding so much more cash as they were holding just 4 months ago. So we are seeing this trend continue where people are just sitting on the sidelines and they are waiting for these, and I'm talking about big institutions, I'm talking about big hedge funds, those who are absolutely shorting and they're waiting on the sidelines. They're waiting for that deep bottom, that capitulation where the volume on S&P and Dow is going to skyrocket one of these days, and we are going to see nothing but very deep red. And then these buyers is going to come in and scoop up the shares, and then retail investors also like myself who has not, I mean, I'm buying, yes, I nibbled on Tesla, I nibbled on few other stocks, but I would now wait. I'm not even nibbling. I mean, I bought Tesla at like a 735, then 750, then, I mean, I would have waited now, but now even at 630, 635, I'm just going to wait few more days because the important dates or the important data that I mentioned is going to come out, and we are going to see a massive shift in the market in the coming week or in the coming weeks. It's going to get really interesting, guys. And I'm telling you that this is the time when I feel, and I still say it, we are going to make generation wealth. Stock market is not going anywhere. It's not ending. Nothing is going on here. The market will come back up. The companies will do good, especially the companies that are making money and also the companies that have real product and services that you and I use. So focus on those companies. Don't go for the high flying value or growth names, which has a great idea. And yes, it's going to be great, but not in the short term, not in the 1 to 2 year time frame. I'm seeing that we are going to see for those companies, those who have a very great idea and a great execution plan, they are going to do very well in the next 5 to 10 years. But I need to make some money for the losses that I've had in the companies that I know are going to rebound first or the fastest. So I just wanted to come and quickly tell you, I mean, this market condition is not cool. I mean, nobody is liking it. Nobody wants to be in it. And that's why I feel when people started to feel this way and there is this pain in the stomach, I think it's going to end very soon. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and let me know in the comments, where do you think the selling will stop? Because some users are saying this can continue. I mean, we can see the sell-off continue for a few months, and they're saying till the end of the year we're going to see this the sell-off continue. And also the Fed, of course, will have a lot to do with it, how people will start feeling, how people will start to kind of, start spending. And if the Fed comes out and says, we are going to end the tightening in December of 2022, boom, then we'll see a rebound in the stock market. Usually there is a 3-month where the market is at the bottom, and then when the Fed comes out, we are talking about 3-month time frame. So the Fed can come out next month and give us their plan when they're going to end the tightening, and then from that point onwards, we're going to see a rally. So it's going to be very interesting next few weeks, and that's why I'm monitoring the market very carefully. I'm looking at the charts of my favorite companies. I'm looking at the chart of basically the S&P 500, the Dow Jones, and I'm looking at the volume and seeing that how much volume we have in those markets, in those indexes, because that will tell us a lot of what to expect. So I hope you enjoyed this update. Let me know in the comments. Also give this video a like. If you're new, subscribe to the channel, and also for more one-on-one conversation, consider joining our Patreon. Links in the description below. Thank you so much for joining. Until next time, you all have a sparkling day.